International Airport. And in some further developments, we're learning that the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence has sought Ranya's custody for 3 days to probe the protocol service that she misused at the airport. Counsel for DRI has also been told that several other leads have come into the picture for which they want to interrogate Ranya Rao further. Special Economic Offences Court in Bengaluru has reserved the order for the 7th of March on granting her 3 days custody to the DRI. The court has also kept the bail petition in abeyance until further orders. My colleague Belly Thomas with us on the broadcast. Belly, take our viewers through the details.
Devika, the counsel for the DRI approached the Special Economic Offences Court in Bengaluru and sought custody of Ranya, police custody of Ranya from 9th of March to 11th of March. So they said that the custody was to ascertain crucial leads that they have gotten to know about, and her presence should be there upon when they are questioning her about the leads, and that's the reason the custody is being sought. And apart from that, there is a massive protocol breach. Protocol misuse that has happened at the airport. So the DRI also has sought custody of Ranya to investigate further upon could there be an organized way, organized way of using this protocol service to smuggle gold these many times to Bengaluru. So this is what we
okay,
got
Belly,
to know
thanks.
now.
Thanks for joining us, Belly. I'll come back to you in just a moment. Mr. Sanjay Sahay, former IPS officer, also with us on the broadcast. Mr. Sahay, given some of the early indications in the case, what do you really make of it? It's not possible that such large quantities of gold was being smuggled into the country without any backing of any law enforcement officer or a larger syndicate at play.
Let's get into the whole process of how gold is brought to the country. And as far as the gold of this present consignment is concerned, where Ranya Rao was caught by DRI and she's in custody, and lot many things which have happened, which we have been talking about since yesterday. So we start from Dubai straight away, and from Dubai, where the procurement has happened, and the variety of lapses which has taken place out there itself with regards to certain limitations of dirham 3,000 and dirham 60,000 with regards to precious stones and variety of other things which can be transported out of Dubai. How she navigated the Dubai International Airport is another story, because slightest bit of metal, if you carry through their very advanced screening processes, it becomes extremely difficult. Nothing can pass through the X-ray baggage. That is as good as accepted. But the point is how she carried 14.8 kgs on her. That remains a big question mark. Having come to Bangalore, now you're talking about the protocol services and might be the nature of connivance which would be there at Bangalore airport. Now coming to that particular question, now as she gets down at the Bangalore airport and gets into the terminal building, the escort service would have started before the immigration. So immigration facilitation is done, and after that you come out, and there is no security check in any Indian airport, inclusive of Bangalore airport, and that is also not the case with airports abroad. So once you are through with immigration, you get to the conveyor belt, pick up your baggage, and if you have something to declare to the customs, you declare to the customs, otherwise you move out. So where these loopholes have happened, that the DRI will be able to tell us. The added pointer is that she has come to Bangalore International Airport for 30 times in last 1 year, some 10 times in last 3 months, and 4 times in the last 1 week. And the customs and the DRI, and there would be a complement of DRI, which would be either on the face of it or at the back end. So they have not been able to find any issues with her movement. 15 kgs on body on an economy seat of Emirates or any other carrier, I think it is extremely difficult, and that also over and over again on a week-to-week basis and month-to-month basis. So this is where it stands. Now the point is whether the customs, there is some level of ignorance or it has not been taken at the level it should have been. The escort services or the protocol services which we are talking about, that was a cover to get through the green channel. Because the consignment or whatever you are carrying on you, that you have to declare. Either you go through the customs channel where you pay, or you go through the green channel. If you are going through the green channel, then certainly it means that you have nothing on you. So this is the knot which DRI needs to unravel. And certainly, say, might be a month back or 15 days back, they would have found some pattern into this whole system of movement of Ranya to Dubai and coming here again and again, going through the same route. And I think based on that suspicion and that pattern, they have got into the investigation. And when they finally laid their hands on and arrested her, they were nearly sure, they were nearly 100% clear about the fact that she is coming with this amount of gold or a reasonably good amount of gold, and that is how she was caught and arrested at Bangalore International Airport. She certainly wouldn't have had any documents, otherwise there is no question of arrest. So this is where it stands. So there are lots of gaping holes starting from Dubai, which gives us, I think, a bit of an inclination as to might be it is a part of a very big syndicate and she has been a mule. Being a lone wolf, I don't think it is making great amount of sense, and continuing it over and over again, consistently, persistently over the year for 30 times. Before that 1 year, what was the frequency? If it was there, we are not aware of it. The way her dress has been designed and the way the belt has been designed, it gives a very, very professional sort of approach to smuggling. So that is where we stand now. Huge amount of work needs to be done by DRI, and even if we get into the exploitation of protocol service of taking her out of the immigration, and after that she goes through the goes through the green channel, that is her liberty. So that facilitation has certainly been done. Once she gets out of the airport terminal, she gets onto a
Yes.
government vehicle and goes to the destination where she goes.
Okay, all right. I have to move on to some other news that's also come in. Days after Kannada actress